What's going on? Raj coming at y'all in the studio on my new channel, or kind of new channel, the Hollow Media Music Group. So I want you guys to check out the channel. What we're going to do is talk about my studio today. We're going to play around with the pedals today a little bit. The guitar I'll be using mainly is I'm really starting to like this guitar. This is the Sterling, made in China, Cutlass. I played a Cutlass the other day at Guitar Center, and I wasn't really that impressed. I really like this guitar. So I can thank my man who sold me the guitar, I forgot his name. I appreciate it. All right? And then we may be using my bass back here. It was a Fullerton bass I just picked up from the pawn shop. That bass sounds pretty doggone good. So sometimes you don't have to have the super deluxe guitars. Some people buy super deluxe stuff because, well, it is better by quality. But sometimes you just buy stuff because somebody else said buy a super deluxe guitar. Sometimes you can buy really decent guitars and still have a good sound, because what it all comes down to, what you'll know about me is, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not making music and you don't have any CDs out on the market, I don't care what you bought, you just got a whole bunch of stuff sitting around doing nothing. Here, I have 7 CDs out. I've produced 8 CDs. I have 5 on the market right now. Check out RaJuR Real Deep Cool. Google that with a K. RaJuR Real Deep Cool with a K. You can also check me out on this channel, of course, or on Google. Not Google. What I'm talking about? YouTube. All right? And just Google my name, and you'll see what my music is. Go to my website, www.rajur.net. And if you're not making any music, you don't have any music out on the market, then all the guitars you have, all the synthesizers you have, all the stuff that you have, your own studio, is not worth a dang if you're not doing anything with it. That's my motto, and hopefully you do the same. And be encouraged, because I was just a regular guy, and I'm still just a regular guy that has this job I gotta go to every day. I've been working there almost 31 years, heaven willing, and hey, I'm still doing music and still working a full-time job for 30 plus years. So don't be discouraged. Do what you got to do. Put that music out there. The way it's set up now, you can easily put music out easily. But you do want to put up quality music, and that's why I have a quality kind of studio here. I think I do anyway. All right, so let's get started. I need to do a sound check. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a sound check, then go check on my iPad and make sure this level is nice. I really can't tell in these headphones whether my level is nice or not. Nor, I'm still trying to get to know what my levels are on my guitar. And I had this mic running as well, my AKG C414 XL2. So that's going to be on as well. So let me just do a loop track real quick, see how it sounds, and I'll be right back, all right? And we're going to talk about the studio. now we can stop that loop and erase that. For my loop, I'm using the TC Electronics Ditto X4 for my looping pedal. And as you guys may know, it's a really good music pedal. And there's no need looking at me anymore. Let's see if I can aim this stuff around so you can see what's going on. That's my looper pedal there. Let me take off my slippers because it's kind of making it harder for me to get to my looper. So that's the looper pedal, the TC Electronics Ditto X4. Also below I have my wah-wah, my Morley wah-wah. I had to say goodbye to my Moog. Yeah. They offered me some good money for it, and I got it I got it at a super good price. So, yeah, I got rid of my Moog, my MoogerFooger bass MURF. I got rid of that because I didn't need any more because I had so many other pedals. Check out my video on a young man by the name of Gabriel Severn. And he was using my pedal back here called the Subdecay. But anyway, I'm not going to go through all the pedals today. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to mess around in the studio here and show you what I have. And we'll take it from there, okay? So let me just point to the pedals, and you have an idea what I have on my pedal board, okay? First, we have the Mobius, Strymon Mobius. As you well know, this is it's not more of a modulating pedal. It does modulations. You got choruses, we have flanges, we have rotary. All kinds of modulations, trims, very cool pedal. This is the first Strymon I purchased. Second pedal is the Big Sky, which is the second Strymon I purchased. And basically this is reverbs, pretty much reverbs, shimmer reverbs, all kinds of reverse reverbs. This reverb right here called Rinse is really nice reverb. Here we have the timeline, as you all know. This is, to me, is a combination modulation pedal and a delay pedal as well. I really like this one as well. Here we have a very underrated pedal. I'm gonna let y'all check this pedal out. In fact, I'm gonna go through all the pedals when I'm playing my songs. I'm gonna go through, or making a song, playing around. I'm gonna go through all the pedals. I'll tell you what the pedals are. You got, okay, and that way you can hear what it do while I'm doing what it do, all right, as I'm playing. I'm just gonna lay a bed of chords and then I'm gonna go through all the pedals and you can just hear what they do and I'll tell you what they do and I'll even tell you the preset for the Strymons because they'll have presets, except for the Volante, okay? Next pedal, like I said, the Knockout is a filter EQ pedal, which is really cool. If you want your Strat to sound like more of a Strat, or say for instance you bought a Mexican Strat that doesn't sound like a Fender Strat, this Knockout pedal by Electro Harmonix is a really cool pedal. I replaced my pedal, which was called the Strymon Bucket Brigadier. I got rid of that pedal. Well, I didn't get rid of it. I sold it at the Guitar Center. And pretty much for almost what I paid for it. So I want to buy it back, I can buy it back. But yeah, the Knockout just takes the place of that because I have a Volante now. And I also have a timeline. I have two delay pedals. So I really didn't need another delay pedal. So the Brigadier had to go. Next we have my Bogner Harlow, which is a compression pedal and a clean boost pedal. Really cool. You have tone, bloom, and level. The bloom is actually the compression. Next, we had a Choco Slayc by Crazy Sound Technologies, MAK. Really nice pedal. We're going to be using this for the chording, for making my chords. We had a Wampler Pantheon overdrive. The Earthquake Devices Nightwire. The Mathew Effects Astronomer, and this is the gold edition, so this is the one that he signed on the back. Here we have the Greenhouse Effects Deity, which is, I forgot to tell you what these do. A Wampler, of course, is an overdrive pedal. The Choco Slayc is a modulation, shimmer, reverb, octave pedal. Does three things. The Nightwires also does a little, no, it doesn't do octave. It does more, I can make this do a trim, a flange, or a chorus, if I set this right, just playing around with it. We had this Astronomer, like I said, this is two reverbs in one. So you can have one reverb set, and you want to add a little bit more instead of reaching down, you can hit the switch up here, and that'll switch to the top reverb, which is really cool. The Deity, again, is a modulation pedal, also an octave pedal. Oh, so this is a crazy pedal. Crazy pedal. The Deity by Greenhouse Effects. Next, we have my pad pedal, which a lot of people started to do pads now. I saw the Electro Harmonix pedal, the Oceans 11, and that pedal is a pad pedal too. You can do a good pad on there, but I think the pad on the Dark Star Old Blood Noise Endeavor is better than the Electro Harmonix, in my opinion. We have the Keeley stereo tracker pedal, the 30mm, which you can actually track out in stereo if you like. I'll probably never use it for stereo because I'm not going to be running stereo. There's nothing going to happen. But if I do need to run stereo, I would have to like, it's here in my patch bay. I didn't make it last. I could reroute it so it's the last in my patch bay. So if I did want to do stereo, I could. But I'm not interested in doing stereo. I'm not going to do it. All right. So 30 millimeter, you can actually do a chorus with this as well, and it has a reverb built in, depending on what mode you pick. So depending on what mode you pick, whether the Keeley 30 millimeter does what it does. Then we had a crazy Subdecay, and again, if you go to my channel, the Real Deep Cool channel, you'll see Gabriel Severn, the real young man who's using this pedal to play his bass on. I forgot the name of the bass. Really nice bass. It was a Guitar Center at a Plymouth meeting. And he was playing his bass through that. So check out my channel, RaJuR Real Deep Cool, with a K, RaJuR, and you'll see him using this pedal. And you get an idea live in a store what it can do. And I let him just play around with it and set it up himself. Terra Echo, I had another delay pedal. I really wanted a carbon copy, but at that time I had two delay pedals. I said the Timeline, I had the Brigadier, and this guy was like, well, I got a Terra Echo. I did Terra Echo. I'm like, man, that's a crazy pedal. So I was like, yeah. I said, well, I have he said, a trade. I said, well, I'll trade you a carbon copy. He was like, done. So that's how I got my Terra Echo. The TE2 by Boss is in a trade with my man for my carbon copy. All right? And here we have our latest to the board, the Strymon Volante, which is a magnetic delay pedal, which has 4 drums. I'm just learning all these pedals, especially the Volante. But every time I take that Volante to the store, people are just amazed at what this pedal does, and how it sounds like the old Echo drum pedals, the Echo Plagues, and all those other pedals. And there's other pedals that are out now, but I really like what the Strymon does because you have more. You have a spring reverb built in. Some other pedals don't have a string reverb. They say you had 4 drum heads. A lot of them do have that. But you have the wear, you can pick the mechanics, mess around with the mechanics and the wear so the sound really worn down, the tape, or the drum. You have 3 switches, drum, tape, and studio. So studio is really clean, of course. Tape is a little dirty, and drum is dirty as well, okay? Here you have your record level. You always want that down. You don't want to really turn it up. Got your low cut. Spacing, so you space out the drum heads. Here you have the repeats, echo level, and the reverb. And here you have the drums, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can set the feedback on the drums. So to get through a preset, you can go favorites, but I'm noticing they only do 2 favorites. So maybe I got to learn how to set up. I think you can do 8 favorites. But if you want to do a favorite, you hold down the button, number 1, right? That would be number 1. How you do it? All right, here we go. You hold that down. No, you hold it down, and then you hit it like that. No, that ain't how you do it. You hold it down. Okay, that's how you do it. And now you got a different one. Hold down the favorite, press number 2, you got a different one. So they're all different ones. So the Volante is a really nice pedal. Yeah, I'll show you around a little bit more around the studio. Here we have a Prophet 8 by Dave Smith. That's the rack, Prophet 8 rack. We have a Sub-Fatty Moog. I know you guys know what that was. And up top, we have a Deep Mind 6. Back in the vocal booth, we have a whole bunch of stuff. Mics, when it comes to mics, I got a lot of mics back in the vocal booth. But the main thing is we have our amplifiers back there. So we have a Rivera. I think about buying an amp. I don't need another amp. The Rivera. We have a Fender Excelsior, and we have a Katana 50. That's all we need. We don't need a whole bunch of amps sitting around we ain't using them. Because, again, if you're not making any music, who cares what amps you have? That's the way I feel. All right? Here we have my boards here. I've been having them for years. I've made 6 CDs on these boards, 5 CDs on these boards. And my Panasonic WRDA7 boards, they're cascaded together, so they work as one big board. And they're pretty cool. My speakers are the Yamaha HS5s. Below those are the JBL LSR 25s. I had those for years. And they're hooked up to a KRK subwoofer, which is on the floor. As you can see, a subwoofer. And the JBLs are hooked up to the subwoofer, KRK. All right, see my MPC. Y'all know what that is. Don't even play yourself. You know what it is. Over there, I don't know if you can see it real good, but I'll look at the picture and I can be able to tell you. From top to bottom, you might not be able to see it really good because the mic is on. I need the mic to talk to you. But from top to bottom, we have a monitor, a couple of lacy hard drives, Okay. Then we have the Focusrite Session Pack ISA 220. We have a UA Audio LA 610 Mark II. Down below that, we have an Alesis Master Link, which is how I do all my CDs. Lexicon MPX1 and MPX 550. Two Warm Audio Tone Beasts, TB12s. I can't wait to mix down through them bad boys when I do my CD. Patch bay full of gear. Down below that, you can't see it, but I'll just tell you what they are. We have another digital patch bay I used for my digital patching. Then we have the Behringer Multicom 4-channel. We also, I rarely turn that thing on. I can't even tell what it's on. I got an Aphex Compeller. I think that's what it's called. Below that is another interface, which I use for 8 channels on my mixer. So that handles 8 channels on my digital side of my mixer. And then below that, we have an M Audio, what's the name of this bad boy? Tampa. Below that, okay, then we got another power supply. Then over here, in this rack, can you see it? See, I gotta turn around, make sure I can see it. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. Up top, we got ISA 1. Going down, we got a Roland 330, Aphex 204, a MIDI Express to handle all my MIDI stuff, a Motu Express XT, and MTP AV. People are like, you don't use USB? No, I don't have time for that. All right, we got a Kurzweil K2000R sampler and module. Below that, we have 2 of my main processors, 3 of my main processors when I'm processing my CDs. We have an ADI 196 Pro, and it's by Steinberg RME. Actually, it's more RME. Then below that, we have an 8IO 96K, and that's by Steinberg as well. And Cubase Nuendo, they use it for Nuendo. Below that, I have my clock, my Big Ben clock by Apogee. You can't see it. I'll just say what's below. Also got a Alesis MIDiVerb 1, MIDiVerb 2, a XV5050 Roland sound module, a Proteus 2000 sound module, a TR Rack sound module. Yeah, I still like sound modules. And we have a Digi 01. The Digi 01 is I use that to bring sounds out of Logic, which is coming through that Mac Mini right there into that computer. All right, that's my main controller keyboard there, which is the Motif 6. We have my man let me hold this MRX Phase 100. He's like, man, you can hold it. I really don't need it anymore. I just wanted to find out what it can do. So when I buy a real phaser or another phaser, see if they sound alike. I rarely use it, but it's an antique piece. And then we have my mixer when I go out and play, or if somebody come here and they want to hear something real quick, we can just plug it right into that mixer right there. It's the 01V, Yamaha 01V digital mixer. All right, then we have, I forgot, down low we have our Monster Power Supply, our MTC 350, or MTS 350. So, that's pretty much all the gear we have here, and this is what we make CDs out of, okay? So let's get started with the guitar thing. We're gonna play with the pedals real quick, and then we're gonna call it a day. I got other stuff I gotta do. But I don't mind doing this for you guys, okay? Because y'all real cool. And I want you to join my channel. Like and subscribe and share my channel. And share my other channels as well, okay? So let's get started. I'm using headphones. It's gonna be a pain in my behind because they're gonna keep falling in my ear. I don't know where to put them. I didn't want to use those big headphones because it's too cumbersome. You know what I mean? I like these better. In fact, I'm gonna see if I can go out to 5 and below and buy me an extension for these headphones so they won't be too tight around my neck. Okay? All right, so right now I'm going to use the MK Crazy Sound Technology piece to play my bed of chords. And I'm going to go in Prometheus mode. There's Prometheus mode. You know what? Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Look at the pedal. Now I can't zoom it in, but I want you to see it. Or maybe I can zoom it in. Let's see what it looks like when I zoom it in. Go out the way. Because maybe it don't look as good. Okay. That's cool. That's too much. There's too much zoom. How about that? How's that? See how my headphones keep getting tangled in my doggone shirt? Pain in the behind, man. Get out the way, YouTube. Move. The YouTube block won't move. Oh, man. See, YouTube is a mess. I can't even see what I'm supposed to see because the thing won't go away. I got a block here to my welcome to chat, to guard your privacy, learn more. And it's not doing anything. It's just staying there. So hopefully you can see. Because I can see. So here we go. And again, I'll tell you what pedals I'm using while I'm doing this. All right, so here's the bed. I'm using Prometheus mode on the Choco slot. And on this guitar, I'm going to be in position 4, I think. These headphones are gonna be just becoming a pain in the behind. But I want to do this 'cause I got stuff to do real quick, you know what I mean? So that's Prometheus mode. I'm not gonna do too many adjustments on it. That'll be another day I go through all these pedals like I did on my other channel, and we'll talk about what they do, okay? So here we go. Looping pedal, 4 position on the Strat, or the, I'm sorry, not the Strat, you know what it is. Here we go. I have my Harlow Bogner still on. We're gonna switch over to B. Now we do an auto swell called Moog. To the Big Sky. This is on Magneto, and it's called What For? We're going to go to preset B. It's called Rinse, and it's on auto delay. Next, we're going over to pedal number Strymon Timeline. Here we go. This is called Whipped. B. It says hold and sample. Hold and repeat. go into the knockout pedal. Check out the filter. Turn the low up a little bit. Turn the high down a little bit. Move the dry around in the middle. Dry to 3 o'clock. Hump up. Back to the rhythm. Alright, that's it. The 30mm Keeley. You hear it's doubling course. Complex to go through, but I'm just going to Pantheon, overdrive. making noise. All right, now to the MK pedal. MAK pedal, crazy sound technology. Choco slot. Octave time. Here we go. To the Subdecay pedal. Close the pedal. Had to set up. Next to the chair echo, which is great. Setting. I can't go through all the settings because there's too many settings you can get on the Volante. And here we have my Mooer Radar pedal, which simulates different amps. I rarely use it, so I'm not going to use it today because it'll sound too loud for little fans. And we have a problem. And down low here we have where all my instruments going to be going through is the Rupert Neve DI. Transforming it sounds so good as you hear. You can also use this as a low box for amplifier. Plug your amp into it, through to the speakers. You gotta have 48 volts coming through the back though, so you gotta have a microphone cable. You gotta have it hooked up to some kind of mic preamp to get the light to come on for your 48 volts. Then what you do is you plug your guitar into it, or as you can see my pedal board into it, and then out. Then come out the back. If you use the amplifier, then you'll just plug the amp speaker output into here, then back out through the speakers with that through, and then out to the mic pre. I can't wait. I might try that today. I haven't done it yet. So ladies and gentlemen, that is my studio. That's my board. Look forward to seeing more videos in the future. I just want to do this video for y'all today. Alright? So take care. Have a good day. Holla at your boy. Let's get the fade out. Teach the electrons to let it fade out. It's taking a long time to fade out. Try this. It's kind of hot in. Check this out. This pedal is crazy. Anyway, stop. All right, we're gonna stop it. Somehow or the other, we're gonna stop this pedal. Because right now it's tripping. You gotta be careful with these pedals. Wow, I don't know what it's doing now. I'm gonna hit stop. And one day it's gonna stop. How did I know how to use this pedal? I know it's not stopping. Or is that this pedal up here? No, that's not it. No, no. All right, I'm out, y'all. I gotta go. Talk to y'all later. Have a good day. I'll holler at you. For the next video, I'll let you know. Like, subscribe, and share. And we start sharing my videos about pedals, and maybe you'll stop by again. Squeeze it, close it out. Is that it? That's where we at. Talk to y'all later. I'm out.